Hi guys, hope you're okay. This is Daniel. So, recently I've been lamenting a little bit over my, aging process. And this is something I keep talking about like intermittently through different videos, but I think it's really important to really hammer home the importance of looking after ourselves when we're young so that when we get older we can appreciate having hopefully a more healthy life. And I think it was more apparent during the lockdown for me because one thing that happened was that I actually gained a lot of weight. So before the lockdown, I weighed 80 kilograms and I currently weigh 90 kilograms. So what that translates to in UK measurements is 2 stones. So I've technically gained that much weight during this whole time. And the funny thing about it is that I literally have been skipping breakfasts. I have, been eating a lot of bread and a lot of butter. That's definitely where things have increased. I've recently gone back to the gym, and one of the things I tried to do was focus mainly on cardiovascular exercise so that I wouldn't really go straight into weights, because even though it's good to have a good solid foundation to build up and then bulk up, I have always been of the mindset that it's really good to try and get yourself into a point where you're able to sustain long periods of exercise, and the best way to do that is to increase your heart rate. Increase your heart rate. Anyway, so that's something that's happening at the minute. But what's really different now than maybe in the past is that I'm noticing that it's really difficult to maybe shed this additional weight. And I think that might be down to my metabolism slowing down somewhat. And this is definitely something that happens as you get older. So you've got to be really mindful that the things that you used to be able to do when you were younger, in terms of the things you could eat, drink, and maybe the amount of sleep you would or wouldn't have, will start to take a toll on your body as you age. So my advice for anyone who is going through a physical transition and you're not necessarily in the place where you want to be, then I think it's just having to be a bit disciplined, maybe cut back on certain foods, maybe eat at certain times. And one thing I'm going to try and do a lot more of is a bit more regulated intermittent fasting, which, for those people who don't know, it's basically where you eat for a period of time and then you don't eat for the equal period of time. I think somewhere roughly ranging about 8 hours. So, yeah, but it's just been an interesting time for me during the lockdown. I've gone through, again, a lot of introspection, and part of this has definitely been me, metamorphosizing into a new version of myself and what that means in the big scheme of things, and whether I like the person I am versus where I virtually was last year. And my sister showed me a picture of myself from a year ago, nearly exactly a year today, and I look like a completely different person. And even some earlier videos I've seen of myself on YouTube, I've definitely gained a lot of weight. But in some ways I think it's good because you can then look a little bit healthier, especially in the face. But yeah, I guess trying to strike the balance between comfortably overweight versus relatively underweight and healthy is where I want to be going next. So anyway, that's my rant over. Hope you enjoyed or got something valuable from this. If you have, I'd love to hear from you. Have you gone through your own weight journey? Let me know your thoughts below. Until the next video, take care, speak soon. Goodbye.